We've got another positional change within the squad. Anthony Martial is going to turn into a centre forward so we can work on him as a defensive player. Off camera, we also took a trip to Craven Cottage where we ended up winning 2-1. We scored in the first half. There was an equaliser from Fulham, and then we got the winner from Bruno Fernandes. Against Copenhagen, Rasmus Højlund scored the first goal. McTominay followed up with the final goal to sink them. He also won the Man of the Match award. And then all of a sudden, Luton shows up and puts a hole in our form. They ended up winning 1-0 against us. Amrabat also got himself sent off in the second half, meaning that he was suspended for the next game. So we don't take too much time on the recap, just to quickly brush over Everton. We won 2-0 against them, beat Galatasaray 2-0, and we won against Newcastle United where Martial scored a banger from outside the box, finding the top bins. And after all the speculation at the start of the season, is Varane or Martial going to sign on? Are they going to extend their contracts? It has been answered. So we've extended Varane's contract by an extra 2 seasons, as well as Anthony Martial. So we go into this episode 5 points clear at the top of the table with a game in hand. Also, we're going to kickstart this episode with a game against Chelsea. We're going to be at home back to back, 3 games in a row. So we have Chelsea, Bournemouth, Bayern Munich for the home games, and then we're going to cap the episode off with a trip at Anfield. We're going to be away from home against Liverpool in the league. So we've got a good amount of contributors when it comes to GA. So Højlund, he's got 12 goals and 10 assists. That's 22 goal involvements in 19 appearances. Rashford, 12 goals and 5 assists, 17 and 18. Since he's turned into a centre forward, he's been really crucial for our final third. Bruno Fernandes leading by example as well. Martial, he's definitely turned his career around at Old Trafford. We also got Scott McTominay with 5 goal involvements in all comps with 15 appearances to his name. 6.75 is his average rating as well. So Chelsea, they're supposed to have a youthful and energetic squad, so we shouldn't expect a lot of space and room in the midfield. In terms of their top goal scorer, Nicholas Jackson is their top goal scorer with 9, 3 assists, so that's 12 goal involvements as well. In this game, there's going to be no changes to the regular lineup. So Onana's going to start in goal. Delo's at the back with Varane, Martinez and Shaw. In our midfield is McTominay, Mount and Fernandes. Anthony's on the right. Højlund's our number 9 and Rashford's playing off the left-hand side. Okay, so we're live from Old Trafford. We're attacking to the right. Chelsea, they're attacking to the left. As I said, we're 5 points clear on top of the table. With this game, which is the game in hand, we can go 8 points clear if we end up getting a victory off the back of a 3-0 win against Newcastle United. Common referee, Lavia, gives that to Caicedo. Come on, put a foot on that. Raheem Sterling. Good challenge there by Varane. Come on. He pokes that in the path of Anthony. Correa. Well done, Fernandes. Go on, Rasmus Højlund. Rashford. He's in the gap. Gonna try to keep it under control. We find Anthony. Can we find Bruno Fernandes? We do. Bruno Fernandes gives us the lead. 1-0. Look at this. First touch. Takes the ball down. It's a simple side foot into the bottom corner. Cool as you like from our captain. Seems like we tend to start off quite well against sides that are in the Big Six, or considered a part of the Big Six. And Nkunku cycling through our midfield. Takes a shot on the edge of the box. He's not done much in terms of phasing us at the back. And Onana charged down, just about made it out of that predicament. Go on, Anthony. We find Rasmus Højlund. We find Mason Mount against his former club. Oh, whoa. Played out from the back by Chelsea. 17 minutes gone. Raheem Sterling gives the ball up. Well done, Bruno. Charging around, making himself a nuisance. For Chelsea, Delo, come on, Anthony. Almost got the ball to him in a crucial position. So try to double the lead as early as possible. Sure, we float that one into the box. Rasmus Højlund gets it under control. Rasmus Højlund nicks the ball off Thiago Silva and hits it past the left-hand post. I didn't even expect to get the ball after Thiago Silva intercepted, but we got a bit of fortune, and then there was misfortune. Madueke, Gusto, we knew he was trying to overlap. Well done, Luke Shaw, solid at the back. One of our better defenders this season. Play him at centre-back or left-back. You know you're going to get a solid performance. What was that by Mason Mount? That first touch was poor. Shouldn't be turning out like that in the midfield. Not knowing your surroundings. Malo Gusto cuts that back. Madueke. Come on, we need players to go get aggressive and win the ball back. There we go. Lisandro Martinez on the edge of the penalty area. Can we hit them on a breakaway? Mason Mount finds Marcus Rashford. Got the numbers. got decent numbers. Actually, Chelsea probably have one up on us. Rashford completely drags that. And Kunku, go on, well done, Delo. Again, defensive animations letting us down. We win the ball, but we don't even take it away. And Jackson smashes it top left corner. Like, why is Varane not charging him? Sandro Martins could have closed down the angle too. Did say that we needed to double the lead, and we failed to do so with Rasmus Højlund. Nicholas Jackson getting his 10th goal in the league. Come on, get to that. Oh, no, referee, man. It's not even necessary. Needs a card. That's for certain. Delo. Anthony. Bruno needs to be alert. The ball that's played in his direction. Anthony. Delo slips in. Bruno Fernandes. Rasmus Højlund shielding the ball. Puts it through the legs of Sanchez on the stroke of half time. We're going into the interval with a positive scoreline. Look at that. The Dane, he just can't stop getting on the score sheet. Look how Bruno Fernandes just cuts this back. Rasmus Højlund shields the ball, protects it from Caicedo. He finds a way to get his bearings and drills it. Sanchez commits a bit too early. Oh, come on. Caicedo should not be turning like that. Getting away with it. Bruno completely done by the Ecuadorian. Delo. Oh, we find Anthony's in behind. He's in behind Cucurella, the Brazilian. He's got a bit of a green to run into. Even Thiago Silva can't stop him, and Anthony has doubled the lead. We finally doubled the lead now. It's 3-1. Our first attack in the second half has led to a goal. This is positive play from our players. Playing down the right-hand side, we managed to cut in with Anthony's left foot. Draws that low. Finds Gusto. Gonna put a foot in Luke. Well done, Luke Shaw. He doesn't give the opposition an opportunity, Luke Shaw. Got Gusto completely out of position now. Go on, Rashford, make a run. You need to be bursting into that space. There's a lot of green to run into down his left-hand side. Marcus Rashford's going to exploit that, definitely. Rashford going to cut this back. Rasmus Højlund get the shot off. Oh, we just about, but we get a penalty too. Thiago Silva brings down the Dane. Rasmus Højlund gets us a penalty. Here's an opportunity to make it 4. It is. I want to see what happened. There's a coming together between Rasmus Højlund, Badiashile and Thiago Silva. It seems like the referee's pinned it on the Chelsea captain. Let's go. Top left corner he goes. Bruno Fernandes makes it 4, just on the stroke of the hour mark. So we are making 3 changes. Anthony's being bought off for the likes of Amad Diallo. McTominay's going to move into the box-to-box position, and Mount is going to come off for the likes of Amrabat. Malacia. Martinez. To Amrabat. We've got McTominay. Go Malacia. Decent football so far. Rashford shielding the ball. Look at this football. Look at this football. Everyone's showing for the ball. Everyone making it clear that they want a piece of the action. There we go. There's another goal. I got a bit tongue twisted there. 5-1. That was a brilliant team goal. We just built up from the back. Malacia drills it across the box. I didn't think Diallo was going to get a free shot. Badiashile just completely ignoring the Ivorian. He should have done a bit better there with the marking. Sanchez has had a poor day at the office. Had a bit of a tongue twister there, but we're winning 5-1. This is a scoreline that we most certainly didn't envision going into this episode. But we've hit Chelsea for 5 in our back garden. Unfortunately, we didn't keep a clean sheet. We're playing really well this season. I don't think there's a side that can knock us off our perch right now. I did say it, man, of the match performance from Bruno Fernandes. I think Onana should have a good match rating as well. Where's Onana? Underrated. Brilliant performance from the boys. I hope that we can continue playing at that level throughout this episode. We do still have tough tasks ahead of us. The likes of Bayern Munich and Liverpool are awaiting us. Look at the table right now. Things are looking really good. 7 points clear at the top. And again, we have a game in hand right before the game against Bournemouth. So Amrabat is a player that's really good at coming off the bench and helping us see out a result. For energy purposes, especially for energy purposes. But in game, we don't really enjoy using him. His defensive awareness is really good, but his transitioning from defense into attack is poor because of his passing range. I thought McTominay was going to be the letdown, but as you can see, out of the two, we're most likely better off retaining the likes of McTominay and maybe letting Amrabat go back to Fiorentina at the end of the season. But we got him until the end of the season. Casemiro, he is back. He is back. Casemiro's back from his injuries. So against a side that are overachieving right now. AFC Bournemouth, they're sitting 7th place. As you guys can see, in their last 5 games, they've drawn 2 and won 3. So they're not a side that we can just rock up against and outplay them. They use a 4-2-3-1 wide formation. They're standard. They're disciplined out of possession, and in terms of in possession, their offensive style, they're quite patient. So they set up kind of like Chelsea. So we should probably have a similar bout. I'm gonna go back to Kobbie Mainoo. He's playing an important role right now. Just protecting the defense. Let's go, Mainoo. Gonna drill that to the right. I thought Delo was gonna allow Kakes to step up and intercept that. Fernandez plays the ball, back post, going Rashford. Oh my God, what a delivery. What a delivery. I love manual crossing, I really do. It's a key interception made by the Bournemouth player inside the penalty area. Are they going to hit us on the break? Mount looks like he's got a knock. Come on, well done, Luke Shaw. Let's just pray that that's not serious. We only just got a midfielder, or just had a midfielder return from being out on the sidelines. Mount, go on, give that to Rashford. He's released. Rashford has a Lloyd Kelly trying to cut across. Go on, Rasmus Højlund, get goal side. Rasmus Højlund is in a good position, a healthy position, and he dispatches of that goal scoring opportunity. Like a true marksman he is, he finds the space. All it takes is just that one first touch to get out of his feet, and then bang. We are playing really well. It's really good to see that these guys are responding to the tactics, despite us not really wanting to use these. I thought it was a bit too defensive when we first started using it, but once we tweaked it, made it our own little style, I think these guys are gravitating towards it. There's a really good plan B to have. Well, now, come on. Oh no, he's done us there. He's done us there. Christie with the free header. Rashford. Oh, I thought we was going to skip past him right there. Ball played to the right. There's a man down in the centre circle. Key interception made by Mason Mount. We can now transition into another attack. Rasmus Højlund. We find Mount on the left-hand side. Mason. He's on the ball. Go on, Rasmus Højlund. Again, Rasmus Højlund in good amount of space. This time, Neto gets the better of the Dane. Who's this? I think that's Christie. Cuts it back into Cook. Christie right now is trying to cause headaches for the back line. He hasn't been successful so far. He's not far off of probably creating an opportunity or two for Bournemouth. Because right now, they look really zoned in, trying to break us down. Come on, Christie gets a shot off. That's what we were trying to prevent. A lot of ball watching down that left-hand side. Good save by Onana. Ball goes in. Come on, get ahead to that. Sinistero with the shot. Good save by Onana. He does spill it. We are composed. I didn't panic there. Only one goal separating us, and that was the goal from Rasmus Højlund. He was denied after that. Pedro Neto did really well in that second one-on-one scenario between him and Højlund. But yeah, we need to go on to double the lead. We said that at the start of the second half against Chelsea, and we ended up conceding the equaliser. So we actually need to push forward. Come on, let's go. I thought Luke Shaw was going to lose the ball there. Rashford cuts in. Go on, float that into the box. All on the inside. Well done, Mainoo. He was all over Unal. Didn't allow him to breathe with the first touch. Oh, ball played in behind Rasmus Højlund to double the lead. There we go. He hasn't doubled the lead. He hasn't doubled the lead. It goes past the left-hand post. Oh, I was almost certain that was a goal as well. We're definitely going to rue that chance if we don't get the second goal and Bournemouth go on to equalise. It would be typical of us, wouldn't it? Sinistera. Ball played forward, well done. Martes gets ahead on that. Kobbie Mainoo. Let's flick that on. Rasmus Højlund. Bruno Fernandes. Oh, there we go. Amad Diallo. We got a Rashford back post. Overcooked that one. Better delivery from Diallo is needed next time. Bournemouth trying the hardest to break us down. Keep knocking on the door. We've got 20 minutes to go to see out a victory. If we are going to hold on to a 1-0 lead. This is quite frustrating to witness these players not pressing as a unit. It's only one player at a time going to the ball. Everyone's just tired. It's so irritating now, man. Come on, just get the ball. Sinistero bursts into the box. Oh, Varane's just let him take that shot. Amrabat is now on for Kobe Mainoo. Solid performance from the teenager. Hopefully Amrabat can help us shore up the defence. Almost seem to defensively be shutting us out for the back end of the second half. Let's go, Maguire. Lump that forward. What a ball into Anthony Martial. Martial. Oh my God, that would have been a lovely goal. Martial almost slips in Rashford. That was the only option for me. I don't think we would have got a shot off, or maybe a clean shot off, because the goalkeeper was charging now Martial. We had to quickly find someone on the left of him, and the ball was cut out. Let's see if we can still grab a goal anyway. Yeah, I think this is it, guys. I think this is it. Amad Diallo into Rashford. Rashford's onside. Rashford finds the back of the net. That's it for Bournemouth. I would have preferred the other goal, though. Full-time whistles here. Another 2-0 victory. It wasn't as convincing as I thought it would be. I must say they were more of a tough task compared to Chelsea. In terms of clean sheet stats, Onana is leading the way. We was just speaking about him in the previous game. 6 clean sheets and 16 appearances, only conceding 15 goals, which is calm. Average rating 6.8 with a transfer value of 28 million. It's below the value that we paid for him. So we have promoted the likes of Felix Guest from the youth academy. We are going to try and loan him out. He has a few technical attributes that do need to be improved upon, such as his ball control. We will work on his dribbling at some point during his career, during his development. But right now, the things that stand out is the sprint speed and the finishing. I feel like he's going to be above the class when it comes to the rest of the players that are going to come through the youth academy. So he might be someone that we have to keep an eye out for during the course of this rebuild. He might be the next star. We've already spoken about targets in previous episodes. Now it's time to talk about players that could potentially leave. Eriksen is one of those players. Only 9 appearances to his name. Majority of them being off the bench. Most likely only starting because we've had issues with fitness. In terms of his assists, only 1 assist during the course of this campaign and a 6.19 average rating. The other player that's potentially on the chopping block. He's not a terrible player, but we haven't found any use for him, and in our system, I don't think he's going to fit in. Victor Lindelof, only 8 appearances and only 1 clean sheet, 6.09 average rating as well, which is quite shocking for the Iceman. I feel like Harry Maguire is definitely showing him up, and if we're good at negotiating, we can get higher than the actual market value. So right now, Christian Eriksen's valued at 18 million, and then we have Victor Lindelof at 15. We could potentially also save 194k on wages. So here's an opportunity now to win all 6 of our games in Group A. I'm sure Bayern Munich won't want that to happen. I'm sure it's going to be something that will bruise their ego if that ends up happening. If we do the double on them, that'll be really fantastic. Right now we have 15 points on the table. Sorry, we can potentially get 18 come the end of this next game. And if Bayern Munich end up winning, if they end up scoring by, if they end up winning by 4 goals or 3 goals, I think they will top the group on goal difference. But right now, that seems mathematically impossible. I don't see us losing this next game. Touch wood. 2 elite clubs facing off for the second time in Group A. The last time out was a 4-3 scoreline to separate the two sides. Us coming out on top of the 7-goal thriller. Hopefully this time around we can nullify their attacks and try to keep the concession down to a minimum. Look at that. Sané already trying to take out one of our centre-backs. Just going to go with a patient approach. We're not going to go forward straight away. I think that's what they want. We've got a lot of players in their half, and we're pretty much playing with a really high line. Let's go. I see that ball. Oh, I thought Rashford was going to run into the gap. That was a strong challenge by De Ligt. Davis goes up the line. Coleman into Kane. Coleman needs to be really patient. Musiala gets a shot off. Good save by Onana. First shot on target for Bayern Munich. First shot on target in the game. So we've dropped down to defensive. Harry Kane. Lerma. Gives that to Kimmich. There's Harry Kane again. Kimmich on the ball. Gives it to Harry Kane, Englishman, shielding the ball, surrounded by a lot of red shirts. He still gets a shot off, which is quite shocking. It's in the safe hands of the Cameroonian shot stopper. There's Kingsley Coman. Lerma. Bayern Munich are really patient in breaking us down, and they're up in the tempo as they go along now. I think they've had enough of not being able to get another shot off. Coman. Our defensive discipline is really shocking right now. Well, there we go. Needed a bit of aggression. 21 minutes on the clock. Let's go up the other end. Sorry, we can't. Alphonso Davies is just on us like a hawk, and it's away. Højlund Oh, it didn't happen the way I thought it would. But we still have the ball. Rashford on the inside. Where's the control? Where's the control? The guy was locking on and locking off. 1-2. Rashford's Højlund back over the top. Rashford hit hard and low. Davis is there again. Amrabat ding that over the top again. Mason Mount. Oh, there's a shot. It's charged down by Manuel Neuer. The ball's cleared again. It's recycled. Let's keep piling on this pressure. Again. The ball in the box. Barely a run from Mason Mount. Sané. Oh, well done. McTominay hassling him for the ball, but Rashford's just so lazy, man. It's been lazy since the word goal, since the off. Oh, Harry Kane finds the back of the net. I could question why Onana's getting beaten there, but it's been a poor performance. Every time we win the ball back, we give it up. We don't look like we want to put a couple passes together to help us out when it comes to creating chances. It's like no one's showing for the ball. I just want to know how any of this transpires. I really want to know. How does a player intercept a pass and gets tackled before you can even start shielding the ball? It's just ridiculous, man. It's getting overrun right now. Oh, Musiala in front goal. 2-0. 2-0. It's just too much. It's just too much. A lot of runs happening all at once. No one's tracking the man. And look, Musiala gets a free goal scoring opportunity. Varane he's not really doing much, is he? Let's see if we can start getting things going in the attacking third for ourselves. Let's go, Mason Mount. Come on, Rasmus Højlund, start making runs, man. Just sideways movement is not helping. There we go, knock it down. Højlund on the volley. Musiala. Coman. Delo has no pace, man. He has no pace at all. Ball goes in. Kimmich gets a free header on that back post. So we're taking off Amrabat for Anthony. We're dropping Mount back into his box-to-box role. Our number 6 is going to be McTominay for now. And then, yeah, Anthony's playing off the right-hand side. Let's see if we can turn things around. Yep. Mason Mount's really tired still. Still don't come out with the ball, man. It's like, what do you have to do? What do you have to do? We're conceding more corners, man. It's so frustrating. Come on, get out. Free head up. 3-0. Frickin' hell, man. It's pathetic defending. Scoreline's getting worse. Guys, I'm not throwing the game. You guys will think that I'm throwing the game. I'm honestly not. These guys are playing like they want to throw the game. Look, it's just a lot of... Like, he just got on the ball. I'm trying to turn left. He's going straight into the opposition. I was just praising the man at the start of the episode as well. It's just a bad day at Old Trafford. Bad day at Old Trafford. Thank you, Varane. Go on. Clear your lines. Oh, ball given to us. Anthony. Come on. A goal to help us fight back. Anthony. He still misses. He still misses. Can't make any of this up, man. It's crazy. So the game's over. 3-0. Arse whooping in our own back garden. The home crowd is not happy, not too pleased with the scoreline. I don't blame them. It weren't men that showed up, it was boys. It was men against boys out there. And we were absolutely dominated at home. 64% possession to our 36. We need to go back to the drawing board and regroup just before the game against Liverpool. One thing is for certain is that we should be on top of the table come Christmas Day. But when it comes to the New Year's, it's not guaranteed that we're going to be on top of the table. So we need to bounce back from that poor result. We have Liverpool up next to cap off this episode. And we are going into this game with a game in hand. Both us, Liverpool and United. We have 42 points on the table. 5 points clear on Manchester City, and again we can restore that to 8 if we end up getting a victory here. What I don't want is for us to spiral out of control. Right now, when it comes to the top goal scorer in the Premier League, it is Jackson right now. Edouard is underneath him with 2 goals trailing. When it comes to Salah and Haaland and Højlund, they're all on the same amount of goals with 11. We're already getting a few destinations lined up for guests in January. Let's see if we can counter offer with a short-term loan move proposal. Even though we had a statement result at the start of the episode against Chelsea, I want to go ahead and repeat the exact same thing. As Liverpool, they want to cause a problem here. They want to put a dent in our hopes in terms of the title race and our hopes of separating ourselves from City. So yeah, we need to be on our pivot in this game, make sure that we're battling for 50-50s, don't allow Liverpool to breathe, and then make sure that we suffocate them as soon as they take their first touches. We are going to try to go out all out attack, play rock and roll football, and see what ends up happening, because I sat through 90 minutes of us getting popped off the park. I did not enjoy one bit of it. So this is going to be our first encounter with Jurgen Klopp and his men, and yeah, they're in really good form. Only one draw in the last 5 games. The rest of them are victories. They're sitting 4th place, so that confirms the position in the table. They're using a Jurgen pressing system. You guys already know how Liverpool set up and how they play. In terms of goals, Mo Salah's leading the way when it comes to goal involvement. So he's got about 15 goal involvements in 16 appearances. Excellent numbers. And attacking trio, they're looking like a massive threat. There's double figures with 2 players, and 1 player's one off of double figures. We're reverting to the 3 at the back formation. We have Onana in goal. The back 3 consists of Varane, Maguire and Martinez. Our midfield partnership consists of Fernandes, McTominay and Amrabat. We have Mason Mount on the left, Antony on the right. Centre forward is going to be Rashford, and in front of him is Rasmus Højlund as the number 9. Okay, let's try to avoid dropping points back to back. We're on the way at Anfield. Just hope these players are ready for the task. They're up for the fight. Szoboszlai charging forward already for Liverpool. Darwin Núñez gives the ball up. Well done, McTominay, alert to the interception. Referee handball. In these earlier moments of the game, when everyone's got energy and everyone's alert. There we go, Rashford. Referee says play on. Antony swings that back into the box. Oh, it's left for Alisson. Oh, good challenge there. Good challenge. We win a throw-in. Nope. Referee, come on. That should go in the way of United. Diaz throws it back into play. Virgil van Dijk. Konate. Thiago on the ball. Liverpool being patient with their approach right now. Trying to break us down as much as they can. Trent into Salah. Thiago, Salah completes the 1-2. 1-0 to Liverpool. That was a good finish. That was a good finish. Onana completely beaten, man. I don't know why I didn't track that run. I don't know why I didn't track that run. I thought Martinez was going to completely follow him. Jurgen Klopp is going to be lapping this up. Oh, Mason Mount. Well done. Goes on the inside of Trent. There's Marcus Rashford. Try to give that to Bruno Fernandes. We still have the ball. Konate's been solid, man. He's not allowing any of our attackers to breathe on the edge of the box. As soon as we take that touch, he's already in with a challenge. We need to do something about this, man. We need to actually man up, show a bit of grit. Frick's sake. What is Varane do? Like, what does Varane actually do? What does he actually do? That's what I want to know now. What does he actually do? It feels like Salah, long shot. 42 minutes on the clock. Right now, Liverpool are just making it really easy out there. I absolutely want to know what Varane has done since we've given him a new contract, because I've not really seen a solid performance from him. We need to actually compete, because right now we're not competing. After that first goal, we just started walking around again, resorting to what we were doing against Bayern Munich. So that was meant for Bruno Fernandes. There we go, turn. Rasmus Højlund, turn. There we go. Early cross. Mason Mount finds Antony. No, he doesn't. Andrew Robertson gets it cleared. Alisson. Come on, McTominay. What is McTominay doing? What is McTominay doing just jogging across the ground? Just go and win the ball back. Oh, Liverpool. They've got us in a really compromising position right now. Good save by Onana. It's a narrow lead right now for Liverpool. About to hit them on the break. Højlund. We give that to Mason Mount. He ignores the challenge from Konate. He's just really tired out there. He's really tired. Darwin Núñez. He's got the better of Martinez in the foot race. Nunes tries to go with the cheeky dink on Nana. Beaten, and so is the goal. Go on, Anthony. Anthony into Bruno Fernandes. Go on, Fernandes. Go on, Fernandes. Go on, Fernandes. Referee's dragging him. Referee's dragging him. Come on, where is the advantage, man? Where is the advantage? I'm done, guys. I'm done. Mo Salah's grabbed another. We need to go back to the drawing board and come back and evaluate and assess the squad. January's here. January's here, so defensively, we do need to make a few changes. I might have to tweak the tactics a bit. At least try to win the ball back as a group. I might have to run these guys into the ground even further and ask these guys to constantly pressure, because this is not on. Not on. As soon as we turn out, we get tackled. There we go. Fernandes. Bruno Fernandes to get a consolation. Not a consolation, but it's a goal. It's a lifeline. It's a lifeline. Let's not be that negative. We've got about 13 minutes remaining. Let's see what we can make of it. Anthony, he's going to be replaced by Diallo. We're taking off Højlund for the likes of Martial. Amrabat's being replaced by Kobbie Mainoo. Just trying to figure out a way to break down Liverpool. We've got 2 minutes to go. Right now, it's just going to be a hopeful last attempt. Mainoo, of course, I turn and I ask him to pass. But of course, the game's going to delay it so he can just tackle my player. It's been like this all episode, guys. It's been like this all episode. I've lost the will. I've lost the will to try to stop anything. Mo Salah out jumps Maguire. Come on, man. 3-1 to Liverpool. Mo Salah scores a hat-trick. I'm done. I'm done, man. There is no way Maguire should be getting out jumped like that. There's no way. Liverpool, they're going to be lapping this up. They're going to be lapping this up for weeks. Embarrassing. 3-0 against Bayern Munich, followed up by a 3-1 defeat to Jurgen Klopp and Liverpool. Shocking. Absolutely shocking. Absolutely shocking. We've just been exposed. We've just been completely exposed. In this game, all we've really done is just help Liverpool out in terms of solidifying a spot in the top 4 and maybe help them crawl back into the title race. And Manchester City are most certainly going to be rubbing their hands after that result. So disappointing. We had the opportunity to go 8 points clear or be 8 points clear come possibly Christmas Day. There's a chance that we can only be 2 points clear or maybe 3 points clear come Christmas Day, because yeah, we've got a game against West Ham United, which is going to be played off camera on the 23rd of December. And then we're going to have Aston Villa right after that, Nottingham Forest. So we do have a decent run of games, a good spell of games where I can see us probably going on to get a victory and maybe dominate. But losing against the likes of Liverpool and Bayern Munich, it's definitely going to be a setback going into January. And you guys already know, form in January can start yo-yoing, and we can't afford to drop any more points in the league. Yeah, we definitely need elite centre-backs with pace, centre-backs with aggression as well, centre-backs that don't give up in 50-50s. Koundé is most certainly going to be someone that we need to look at, and maybe Pavard or Schlotterbeck, because, yeah, Maguire, even Varane's losing his pace. Varane's got good positional awareness. It's just that when a ball's played in behind or when a ball's struck at pace, he's slow to react to it, and it's not a fun experience defending with him or controlling him as a centre-back. Win, lose or draw, if you ended up enjoying this episode regardless of the results, please remember to smash that like button, sub to the channel if you are new, and also hit the notification bell so you're notified when I go live, premiere a video or upload one. I would also like to thank you guys for the support shown to this series so far, and I know we've stopped recording the Sunderland series. It's come to an abrupt stop since we started this one. I just wanted to gauge you guys' feedback on this series, and then we're going to get the ball rolling again with the player career mode and Sunderland simultaneously. But yeah, like I said, if you enjoyed it, please remember to leave feedback as well, because yeah, it does go a long way for the channel, goes a long way for me, and also helps us with the algorithm. If we're getting engagement on the channel, it does give us more exposure, and we're more likely to get recommended in the recommended tab. But yeah, take care for now. Peace.